Hey, it's Sheldon with Tiger Tough here. Today I'm going to show you how to put seat covers on the front seat of a Tesla Model Y or Model 3. The first thing you need to do before you start putting covers on is slide the seat forward and raise it up. It just makes it a lot easier to work on it where you can reach it. Once the seat's raised up, you need to release the flap that goes down the back of the seat. And to do that, there is two elastic straps with clips on them, and they just unclip from the bottom of the seat. I've got the passenger side cover. It'll have a tag sewn in at the bottom in the Velcro. This one says passenger, so we've got the right side. We're going to start by just loosely putting it right over the seat bottom so that it takes the shape of the seat. Next thing I'm going to do is push these three flaps between the seat back and bottom, get those out of our way. Alright, cover's taking the shape of the seat now. I'm going to take this string here and run it underneath the seat, and to do that I'm just going to push the cushion over by the seat belt here and push it right down between the seat cushion and the frame, like that. We're going to do the exact same thing here on the side closest to the door, and we'll just push the cover over and push the string right down in between the seat cushion and the frame. Feed it down so we can grab it. Now it's come out the bottom, so I'll just grab it in the back and finish pulling it through. Now I'm just going to take the cover here and tuck it down inside this trim so everything looks good. Now we're going to fasten the two strings together underneath the seat. This is what keeps the seat from shifting side to side while you get in and out, so it's really important to get it right. You're going to use the orange string lock. And to fasten everything together, we'll just I'll start on the inside string here and run it right through the hole in the string lock until it comes out the other side. And I'm just going to pull it off to one side and clip the string down in. And then we'll do the same with the other string, and we'll pull them nice and tight so everything is snug underneath there. Lots of times takes a little bit of back and forth just so you can get everything nice and tight. There we go, just like that. Now we're going to take this long flap and run it all the way underneath the seat so we can fasten everything together in the back. And so I'm just going to run it through here. There is a bar right here on the front of the seat that you want to make sure and run the flap over top of that. So we'll just start working it through there. I ran all three of these flaps all the way to the back now, and there's a couple of motors in the front that it's good to tuck them up over top of just to make sure everything fits good and tight. Now what I'm going to do is pull them all tight and fasten them to the flaps that we pushed through earlier. It's a good idea to pull these all as tight as you can get them, because the tighter you can get them, the better your covers are going to fit. This is a lot easier to do when you can get into the back seat of the car, but since this one has already started life as a police car and has a partition in it, I can't do that. So we got the bottom on. Next up is to cover the back, and we're going to make sure that, just like with the bottom, you got the tag that says which seat you're working on. Also, when you're putting this on, you're going to want to make sure that the airbag tag and the Tiger Tough tags are facing the door. That way it'll go on right. And now to start, I am going to turn it most of the way inside out. And then we'll go right over top of the headrest. These headrests don't come off, so the cover will go on right on over top of them. Just like that. Now we'll start just rolling the cover down the seat. And once we get down to where this flap was in the back that we had released earlier, I'm just going to hold it up and tuck it right inside the cover and go down over top just like that. The next thing we're going to do for putting the seat back cover on is to push these 3 flaps between the seat back and the seat bottom, just like we did with the other cover. And so we'll start pushing them through. This Velcro is pretty sticky on the seat fabric, so I usually like to put my other hand around behind the seat so I can grab it as it comes through. And we'll just push that one through and do the same thing on the next 2. Then we'll just pull the cover up and tuck this flap, the factory flap, up inside of it, just like that. And then pull all these flaps tight and fasten. And just like before, the tighter you can get them, the better your cover's going to fit. I will take this here flap, and it just wraps right around underneath the seat, like the factory one did. And there we go, we're finished. Next up, we'll just take the cover and tuck it underneath the headrest like this, and then this flap goes right through out the back. And then we'll just tuck it down inside and hook up the Velcro like that. Next up is the headrest cover. These are interchangeable between the driver and passenger side, so there's no tags on them. Just pulls on like that, and this flap is exactly the same as the one you just did. Goes through like that, and then tucks up inside. And that's it.